Welcome to the Axiom. New file detected. Launching file.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Leo, and today we are continuing the Backbone file. Where we last left off, we had gone to Science City to try and talk to Eddie to figure out what the heck he was working on. And the thing he was working on turned out to be some kind of parasite, a giant parasite that is now taken over our bodies. And we killed Anatoly, which it occurred to me that his wife and his pregnant wife and bunch of kids now don't have a dad, and that's really sad. But Larry brought us to this homeless place under the bridge, and now we are talking to people. We've sent him to try to find Renee. Who knows if that will happen, but at the very least it's something. But I don't know if the artifact is going to have us kill Renee when she finds us. I don't know how she's going to react when she finds us. I still don't know how I feel about this story direction. I still feel like this whole thing came kind of out of it was going on a straight line. Yeah, box of flesh, secret scientist projects for funding, and then just took a hard left into getting infected by a parasite and killing our friend. So yeah, now we're just gonna talk to the locals and prepare dinner, I guess. I'm gonna start by going to the right. Oh, you're the doctor. Hello, young fellow. I'm Roger Batty. Pleasure to meet you. Hey, I'm Howard. Forgive me for being blunt, but I'm a doctor. What's the nature of your affliction? Never seen anything like it. Can I see? Fucked if I know. How troubling for you. Doesn't look too good. I'm sorry. You don't sound too good yourself. Yes, I'm rather afraid I've come down with a respiratory condition. Is it serious? No, nothing a few botanicals and some rest won't fix. Can I help? That'd be very kind of you. I've got my hands full with everyone else's requests. I'm yours to command. I think a cup of tea would do me good, but I need some herbs. You can find them in a forest area nearby and on the farm. Joshua was just about to go. You can keep him company. If he wants to? Sure, I guess. I don't mind doing it by myself. Come on, Joshua. It'll do you both good. What exactly do we need? Calendula, thyme, and sage. Okay, we're going then. New objective. Find sage, thyme, and calendula. Roger's tea. Tend the group dinner, wait for Larry to return. Can I talk to people or no? I can't talk to people. Geezer. Geezer? I'm hitting E. There we go. The geezer regards you somewhat warily. Regard the geezer patiently. The geezer ruffles its tail feathers and looks more obliquely at you. I am friend. The geezer huffs gently in acknowledgement and settles calmly onto its haunches, and makes what can only be described as a raspy purring sound. Just chilling with a geezer, running away from my problems. The geezer looks into your eyes and honks loudly. She'd like spending time with you too. Sit with the geezer and notice the world together. Geezer, please. Sit at the edge. Small wooden jetty overlooks calm, bright water. Fishing paraphernalia is scattered around. Sit and dip your feet into the water. The ocean caresses your tired feet, and the churn of your internal monologue is replaced with the soft lapping of the waves. Drift away? Huh. The music here is also very interesting. It's like calming, but also has distorted elements to it. The sky is very janky in terms of movement. Aw, man, I can't talk to anyone else now. That's kind of sad. Come on, man, let's go. Oh. Wait. Time. Cool. Oh, can I talk to people now? Hang on. Now that they've left me. Carla. Ooh, okay. Hey, Harry. Hey, Ryan. You went in on this action, dude? Where are you from, Ryan? Grew up with a view of the labor district. Proud to have lived in West End. I work just off Granville. Let me guess. Eris, artisanal cocktail barman, edgy legal secretary, private investigator. Something tells me you're not exactly hot on the case right now. I'm getting some perspective, maybe a fresh start. Amen. You reckon you want to stay here? I don't know. It's early days. Yeah, no pressure. I'm always up for beating someone new at cards anyway. Can you tell me more about this place? I'm no historian, but I'll do my best. What do you know already? Pretty much nothing. Okay, I'll bring you up to speed. What happened to the bridge? Apparently, it used to connect the islands to the mainland, but it got bombed out during the wars, and then they put up the seawall. And now it's just a shelter. Just a shelter? It's a home. I'm glad this place exists. So are we, so don't fuck it up. You just play cards all day? And if I do, you got a problem with that? No, I'm just curious what your role is in this place. Man, we came here to get away from roles, but I got my thing, sure. What kind of thing? I teach people. I play with them. I take their minds off things and bring people together around a table. That's a wholesome thing. I can do tricks. The little ones love them. Let's play. Put your butt in the seat, boy. Go easy on me, so I'm just gonna leave the kid and play cards. How are you feeling today, chap? I don't know. I can't tell. The chaos of life is often seen, rarely felt, eh? Yeah, that's the one. Well, tonight's dinner should be jolly. Always good to get the old gang together. I'm helping out. I want to feel useful. I think that's a super idea. Good on you. What did you leave behind to come here, North? Oh, you know, the usual. A pile of debts, a bunch of regrets, an assortment of useless junk, and too many books. So what did you bring with you? My good hat, favorite books, and a clean conscience. You had a big book collection? Everything you can think of to anything you can imagine, and a little in between. Why did you have so many books? I was a librarian. Professionally, I mean. But my house was like a library too. But yes, books are my love. Why did you quit? They made me. After I started secretly adding books that they had deemed inappropriate for public consumption to the shelves. Censorship. Not good. Indeed, my good fellow. It's the first step along the road to tyranny. Dam the flow of knowledge, and the river of change will be parched. Information wants to be free. I made my stand with integrity, and I help educate the people here. Do more good that way than fining poor folks. Bet you've not had a new book in a while. Want one? Oh? This year's smash thriller hit, Kill Me If You Can. It's thrilling, probably. I prefer something more literary, but there's definitely an art to the page turner. I appreciate it, Howard. You're friends with Ryan? You could say that, but I'd say our life philosophies clash as much as our playing styles. He seems to take his cards seriously. He used to be a card shark. It's how he made his meager living in a tough situation. No surprises it imbued him with a competitive constitution. I'd best get going north. Be well, Howard. Bye. B. Hey, Howard, right? Beautiful day we're having. Glad you think so. I'm glad you're glad. Figured this place out yet? Estrady in the Burning Park told me about this camp. Ah, yeah, we know Looney. Bit of a renegade, but good at heart. It's not the life I'm used to. Is it really that different? There's still people and music here. I've never been part of a community before. Doesn't it feel cool? I mean, Ryan annoys me, but we accept each other. There's someone I can't leave behind. Aw, that's a shame. Maybe you'll change your mind. Sleep on it. Want to play something together? Is that an invitation? I'm always up for a friendly jam. Have you got something I can play? Yay! I'll get the harmonica for you. Just follow my lead. Take it away, maestro. Interesting. That was cute. Hey again. You've been playing long? All my life, it's an extension of me. How did you learn? Parents got me lessons. I hated the teacher though, so in the end I just taught myself. Do you mind not playing? Pretty impressive. I like to think so. There's a crab in your tuba. You mean Andrew? Doesn't it affect the sound? He has a certain timbre to it, yeah. It's my signature sound now. How long has he lived in there? A couple of years. He just moved in one day. Doesn't seem to mind the noise, so I thought, why not? What does he eat? Oh, just about anything. His favorite is carrot. Why is there a crab in your tuba? Because he wanted to get a bigger house, I guess. Who knows with these crab folks? Anyway, you don't miss your past life at all? Parts of it, maybe? But this is my new life for a reason. What's the reason? I don't know yet. I might never know. I'd better get going. Bye. Huh. Carlo? You must be the Howard my little ones keep bothering me about. I'm sorry about whatever's happened to you. Sorry if I scared them. Not at all. They're just curious. I'm Carlo, by the way. And these little terrors are Hugo and Esme. You don't mind me being around the kids? I know you're poorly, Bubs. But what kind of mom would I be if I told my kids you were a freak? Thank you. I believe in letting my bubbas make their own minds up. Let them just see you as a person. They're gonna grow up great. Hope so. Not exactly a normal childhood, but seems to me all the normal kids are still unhappy, so... It all starts in childhood. Yes, I suppose so. You handling the kids on your own? Whatever makes you say that? I've just seen it so often. You're absolutely right, but it wasn't his fault. No? What happened? He passed away. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. It could be worse. The Bubbas have a big family to bounce around. People help out. I feel lucky, considering. Tell me about the Bubbas. Esme is destined to be a singer. She never stops. She's actually not that bad. Hugo, he lives in Esme's shadow. Time will tell. I'll be on my way, Carla. Bye. and tell me if these two bother you too much. They couldn't possibly. Casey. Hey, how you settling in? I'm working on it. Oh? I don't know if I really belong here. I get that. It's a toughie. Do you think you belong here? Maybe, in time. But I get tired easily. What makes you tired? It's called chronic fatigue syndrome. Imagine just never knowing when you'll need an emergency nap. That must be difficult. I'm sorry. It's not ideal. Sometimes I have good days, but hey, my mind is always active. How did you end up here? Fatigue got me fired. Couldn't pay rent. Then one day, B tripped over me, and boom. How did that happen? She makes me little sightseeing trips sometimes. Keeps her eyes out. Guess I caught her fancy. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, I feel like I deserved a little, you know? Maybe I'm due a little more, even. I believe you. If you feel it, it's real. Thanks. I know it is, but it's honestly nice to know you think so too. Reminds me of not crazy, just unlucky. How do you keep your mind busy? I love riddles. I think about life. I notice things. You want some company? If you're not busy, sure. Come notice things with me. Tell me what's on your mind. Or don't. Give me a little while to sort some things first. No worries, but catch me while you can. Be seeing you. Okay, just to make sure I don't miss out on this, I'm gonna go ahead and get those, Calendula? So, what the fuck is that thing on your back? Wish I fucking knew. Cool. Welcome, I guess. Thanks. Happy to be here. Cool. I'm just gonna chill here. Don't tell Dad I'm smoking. You happy here? It's a bit lonely, but it's the best place for me. Why are you guys here in the first place? There's trouble in the city for us. Why? I don't want to talk about it. Sorry, let's move on. Yeah. I could do with a smoke, I guess. Sure, there you go. Oh, nice. Your dad doesn't know you smoke? I don't think so. He wouldn't like it. You get on with the old fella? I mean, sure. It's not like we do loads together. He's always helping others. We're kind of separate people. I could have done with a dad like that. What was yours like? I barely even remember him. Okay, sorry. Mom tried to make up for it, but still. Sucks, dude. Sorry. Laters. Huh? Sit alone? Nah, let's do the things. Hey Howard, how are you? I woke up this morning. Heh, I love that. It's true, and kind of beautiful. I'm looking for some sage. Growing any? Sure, it's basically a perennial here. What do you got in mind? I'm helping Roger with his cough, keeping myself busy. Ah, his tea, sure. He seems skeptical. Am I that transparent? What's the gossip? It just seems odd to me. That guy's a doctor. I've never known one who believes in holistic medicine. Maybe he's trying something new? Maybe. Or maybe it's a smokescreen. For what? Maybe he's more ill than he lets on, but doesn't want to worry Josh. I'm not into conspiracy theories. Sure. You want the sage anyway? Yes, please. Can't do any harm. Here, I'll cut you a few stems. Appreciate it. No problem, bro. Need any help gardening? Of course. Let's get dirty. Okay, where do I start? It's kind of funny that I'm just sitting here helping people. Hello again. What do you make of this place? Good people, secluded spot. I don't spend loads of time here, but yeah, it works. You get on with everyone? More or less. Ryan can be a bit iffy, but no one is a downright bastard. Oh, and I would kill for Casey. I'll bet everyone here is just trying to move on from something. My sentiments exactly. Forward momentum is all that counts. I'll get going. Later, Stio. Make a cup of tea? Did I do it? Joshua didn't come back with you? He's still hanging out in the woods. Oh, yeah? Doing what? Looking at birds and trees? He's good, despite his dad. You don't seem so bad as dads go. Huh. I'd like to think so, too. But what could you possibly be basing that assumption on? Detective's instinct. I'm not sure that's what it's usually used to detect. Listen, compared to my dad, you're clearly a saint. Oh, I'm sorry if you had a tough upbringing, and thank you. Yeah, tea time? Ah, excellent, thank you. Hope it helps. Thank you, Howard, and for spending time with Josh. Glad to be of help. Get well soon. Oh. Hey, Howard. Ready for dinner? Is everything okay? You look worried. No, gosh, I'm fine. Let's just sit by the fire and enjoy our family dinner. Larry's not coming back? He does that sometimes. You know he has a drug problem, right? What does that have to do with anything? I'm rather afraid it's a present issue. No way. He went to the city to help me. Perhaps he did, but he's liable to forget when he's procuring his fancies. I'll talk some sense into him. You're welcome to try. I'm sorry you didn't know. Try and enjoy dinner. Where's he getting the loons for a habit? I'm not sure. As far as I know, he never asked any of us for it. Nothing has been stolen. I'll get through to him. I hope so. Our little community would be so saddened to lose him. But he's playing with fire. If anyone can do it, it's me. He'd be a hero. And heroes need full stomachs. Shall we eat? Let's do it. Saving. What's going to happen? Oh, Larry's back. Just all the homeless people and the guy with the parasite growing out of his back.
Driving me sane, driving me home.
This is a nice song.
Crawling through the wind, I've been crawling through words. Life was morning to morning to morning, revoltingly same. The chase for the state or reaction, not everyone claims. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been
I'm not gonna skip the song just in case, so
Of parents' gaze is what kept me going. The hearth of parents' house is what I've been yearning for. The warmth of parents' hands. I wish I knew how screamingly loud can silence be roaring. If only I knew how frightening is staying alone. A deeper search for state or reaction not everyone knows. There's never a good time, there'll always be lost. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been missing. The warmth of parents' gaze is what kept me going. The hearth of parents' house, what I've been yearning for. Oh, the warmth of parents' hands. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been missing. Oh, the warmth of parents' gaze is what kept me going. The hearth of parents' house, what I've been yearning for. Oh, the warmth of parents' hands.
okay. New tone for the music. Oh my god. What the heck? Did I really trip? No. Also, I was running towards the water. What was I gonna do? Drown myself? So I've been captured? Show us yourself. What have you been? What are you? What have you aspired to become? I am a person. I am what others see in me. That is just a small fraction of your externalized identity. What does it mean to truly show someone every facet of what makes you, you? To reach out, to demand them to examine me, to look through their eyes at my own humanity. Love yourself through the love of others. Know yourself through the rituals of truth. We are one, breathing in unison, rhythmically becoming, pulsating. I am, I am, I am. We are, we are, we are. We. New objective. Survive. So I was captured and put in a shipping container? Ventilation. Can't see any way to get it open. This is where I woke up, unfortunately. At least it's not a bucket. A locked door. Can't see anything through the keyhole. So did they kill all the homeless people? Cage wall. Where am I? What's this fucking container? Oh, I'm being studied. Clarissa. You're awake. Are my friends okay? If you hurt them. Those streeties you were hiding with? It was you I was after. If any of them got hurt, it wasn't by my hand. Do you know what's inside of me? It's a biotic organism that splices its own genetic code with a host and rapidly expresses the new code. And now, in my hands, it's safe. You'll use it to make people around suffer, as always. I'll use it to level the field. If it hadn't been for me dealing the flesh, it would have been worse. The apes, they think they're untouchable, getting out of control. You're just making excuses. You're not ready to see the world through my eyes, and my only concern right now is the artifact inside of you. You want it to blackmail the apes with. You still don't get it, do you? Doesn't matter. I promise we'll make this as painless as possible. You have to stop sacrificing people for your own goals. The artifact changes everything, Howard. Not that I need your forgiveness, but trust me, I'm not like the apes. What? Why am I all of a sudden offering to work with her? You don't have to do it alone, let me help. I had better get going, Howard. I'm genuinely sorry it worked out this way. Fuck you, Clarissa. Listen in. I think I hear someone just outside. Doesn't smell like Clarissa. It's nothing personal, but I'm not supposed to talk to you. What do you mean? There's just nothing I can offer you, and this will be easier for me if I don't know you. At least tell me why I'm here, so we can run some tests on you. That's all I know. So Clarissa doesn't trust you, huh? She does. I just didn't ask. Not everything is my business, but I'm sorry you're in this situation. Why do you care? I'm guessing you had no idea what the artifact was. You're just unlucky. None of this is personal. Do you think I'll survive the tests? I'd best get back to my preparations. Gonna stay silent. Now what? Small table. Bed. Let's look at the small table. It's an empty shelf, or a small table. Not exactly useful. What's that smell? Shit, I think it's coming from the vents. I'm hitting E. Oh, I'm knocked out. What is happening? I didn't see whatever that was. Pen? She must have dropped this. It's mine now. Bell? Oh. Oh, you're awake already. Seems like the anesthetic is not very effective on you. I'll use more next time. Why? What's that you're saying? Are you done? Not yet. We need to start another test. I'm really sorry. This will change you too. What is happening? I know I'm about to stab her with a pen. Or not. I don't understand what's happening. Also, is it skipping past dialogue stuff? Because I'm seeing the frames pop up with the text boxes. Oh, I can hear him screaming. Kind of. Okay, so I have a pen now. The transformation became undone, and everything reverts back to discomfort and uncertainty, the true state of all things. Things that we've done. We bursted into this new identity, and we have to bear the brunt of losing it. Maybe we pushed too hard and damaged the shell that kept everything together, that gave us definition. We are together, we are all becoming. There is no longer movement, just stillness of passing through time, waiting for the end, for the borders to shift, for the start of a new purpose. There will be none. We wait patiently. We keep reaching into the past, our limbs sliding through the centuries of slimy gunk, feeling for bits of trauma and events that could somehow elaborate on our anguish. There are answers somewhere. Nothing stays the same. No one knows anything. We become. Book. Listen in. Inspect yourself. This bandage is really pinching. Inspect bandage. The front of the bandage is speckled with dried blood, some of it unnaturally dark, almost black. It's tight and pinching the skin beneath painfully. Let's go ahead and leave it on. I don't really want to know what's underneath. Beyond Walls by Hiza Shefitz. Thanks, Belle. Open the cover. There's a handwritten note on the first page. Read it. To Belle. Hope this little book helps light a spark when you're in your deepest dark. Clarissa Bloodworth. Open the book to the middle. Ah, a page fell out. Take a look. It's just come unglued. That's the problem with mass market paperbacks. Pocket it. I'll hang on to it just in case. Well, now I have a pen and paper. Read the back of book blurb. What are walls? The ones that surround us physically and emotionally. And how do we break free? Physicist and award-winning writer, Shefitz makes a blistering innovative investigation into the true nature of happiness. Not the kind of escapism I had in mind, but it's better than nothing. Listen in. I hear footsteps, pacing. Good morning. How are you feeling? What are the test results saying? I haven't yet had time to do any analysis, and I'm sorry, but there will be more. This is hard for you too, isn't it? Yes, the data is totally out of... Oh, you mean emotionally? Of course I fucking meant that. Yes, it's weird, and I feel guilty for being uncomfortable. Do you have enough water? Sure, could do with some fresh air though. I'll open a window. As if that's going to help. Howark. Geezer? Blark? You got something for me? Honk. A note. Howard, if this reaches you, I am where I found you on your ass at 9 every night. I showed the geezer your photo, told him to check the unusual places. Oh, it's Renee. Howard, if this reaches you, I am where I found you on your ass at 9 every night. I showed the geezer your photo, told him to check the usual places. I'm sorry I didn't come back that day. I was being followed. I was worried about you. I've asked around, but you're holding out on me. Hope we can have tea together again soon. R. Can you take her back my reply? I have a blank page. Honk. Thank you, Renee. Beware of Clarissa and the minister. I love you. True connection. That's all there's space for. Honk. Thanks, friend. Fly safe. Honk. To you too. Feather. Can I... Oh. Howard, please, keep your strength up. If I remove the bandage, does this... Remove bandage? Ah, that feels better. What are they doing to me while I'm unconscious? What are they hoping to find? Sniff the bandage. Smell-o-vision. It smells of antiseptic with undertones of earthiness, not the iron tang of blood, something more mellow. Is this what became of my scent? Carefully inspect chest. It's not bleeding. Looks like I'm fine underneath. Wonder why she bothered putting it on me. Feel the tumors on your back. I don't know if I can bear to touch it with my hands. Sometimes I can feel it shifting. Touch it. The overwhelming feeling is of something warm and living. There are hard ridges and softer pulsating pladius. This thing is not a part of me. No fucking way. The tumors pulsate in response. They disagree. Put the bandage in your pocket and leave. So what do I have in my inventory right now? A swath of slightly breathable fabric. A feather shed by the messenger geezer. Small black biro pen that fell out of the scientist's pocket. Oh, so nothing actually got removed from my inventory. Soup. I hate soup. There's a piece of bread and some butter in packets, too. Look at the food. This will keep me alive, but it might destroy my will to live. Try the soup. It's thick, bland, and somehow grainy. Pocket the butter. Might need the energy later. Eat the rest, I guess? Toilet. I think I'm going to be sick. Okay. Yes. Your name is Belle. Yes. How did you know? Found an inscription in the book. Ah, I'd forgotten it was there. But yes, it's no real secret. Bloodworth gave it to you. And now I'm giving it to you. Maybe you'd have preferred a radio or something, but not much signal here. I'd prefer a key, or more painkillers. I know it's not much, but maybe you'll find something in the book you can use. Please, tell me about who you really are. I suppose I owe you that much. Where to start? I'm a scientist, but there aren't many scientists like me. What does that mean? Don't be naive. Rodents do not become scientists. It's not illegal, but it may as well be. You ever worry she's taking advantage of you? Of course, it crossed my mind. But I get what I want from this deal too. And if she is, at least she doesn't rub it in my face. Nice, but you're still working for a criminal. Is it that simple? The apes are the biggest crooks in the city and they're in charge. Clarissa does more for people like me than the apes have ever done. Clarissa kills people and sells their flesh to the apes. What are you talking about? Why would she do that? You're a scientist, you can work it out. Even if that's true and it's that simple, I'm sure she has a good reason for it. Wow, you're in love with her. Maybe, but I remember what my life was like before her. I felt like I was a slave to society. I actually understand. I just wish there was another way. I know. Me too, for both of us. I need to rest. As you wish. Thank you. I think I got the voices mixed up at the end there. I need to resist this. Fuck. So what's the point of all this stuff that I'm picking up? Ow. That looks very painful. Okay, so she has my blood. Yes, Miss Bloodworth. The artifact is responding to the test, yes. Of course, I'll be very careful. Okay. It was all for nothing. The act of existing is enough. There is only change. What are we now? One with the past incarnations of self. One with the visions of future never lived. One with the myriad of identities we've chosen and those that were chosen for us. We are one. I need to get out today. I refuse to die here. Listen in. Bed. Sink. It's stained and stiff with blood. My blood. Come on, I know you're there. Howard, how are you feeling? What do you think? I can only imagine. In any case, please get ready for the next round of tests. We'll start soon. You're complicit. I know. I'm not asking for forgiveness. This is my work, and it has to be done. We are ready. What is happening? What? Hang on. Sink. It's a dirty toilet and a sink on top of it. Soak the bandage in water. Maybe this will help. Now what should I do with it? Leave. Food. Yum. Looks like a small chunk of overcooked fish with undercooked rice. Ponder the food. Things go in us. Are we what we contain? At least it's not soup. I'm going to look at it in disgust. This meal looks upsetting. Somehow I'm not hungry. Close your eyes and put some in your mouth. The fish feels like wet toilet paper, and the rice is kind of crunchy. Try to focus on absorbing the nutrients and forgetting the taste. Force it down. Investigate mouth. Oh, there's a serious fish bone in here. That could have killed me. Keep it. Why am I like this? Abandon the food. Whatever happens, I need to make sure the gas doesn't knock me out. Oh. Dinner tray? My weapon of choice. Vent. The gas will start leaking out at any moment. I could tie the wet bandage over my mouth like a mask? If it's tight around my mouth and nose, it should be effective at blocking the gas particles and buy me some time. Or could I stuff it into the vent itself? That would block some of the gas from coming in the first place? I mean, I could be waterboarding myself. I mean, at the very least... Would I be able to breathe if I wrapped the wet bandage around my face? Let me go ahead and wrap it around my face, I guess. I don't feel too bad. I sure hope this works. Bed. Gotta think fast. Belle's expecting me to be unconscious. I could pretend to be unconscious. Risky, but I'd get the door open and get her close to me. Feign unconsciousness. Okay, she has to come in and get me. What's on your face? Oh no, don't. Mr. Lotor. Belle, stop. How are you conscious? Did the artifact somehow... We didn't want to die. I know you must hate me, but please don't hurt me. I can... We have to go. You don't have much time left. I think you should know that. Do I want to give up her name? I don't know if it matters. Find Renee. She's all that matters. Okay. You'll need these keys to get out of here. We want to see the test results. It won't help. It's mostly raw data and they need analyzing, comparing. We need to see them. The files are on the computer over there. Howard, I'm so sorry. Goodbye. Oh my god. What the heck? There was no walking animation. He just slid. Open door. I don't understand any of this shit. They're on the computer? I should smash this all up, but I'm so tired. I can't run. Oh my goodness. Is it... Okay, none of the test results are here. Terminal. Belle Louise Carson. First suite of tests aimed to work towards an understanding of the patient's psychological state through pain threshold and response. Initial tests concluded patient has a far higher, broader pain tolerance than average subjects, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones. Full data range below. This set of tests aimed to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect on healing factors and motor control. Our initial conclusion is that in this subject at least, the artifact has rapidly begun breaking down certain neural pathways, while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Aims of the third test suite will be to isolate RNA and DNA functions in relationship. If the patient does not survive, we will perform autopsy and attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Are you? Are you me? Are we us? Are you? Are you? Are you? Am I who I am? I am. I am. Who am I? I am. Look into extant data on psychological trauma, linked to neuropathy, correlation, thesis, psychosomatic impact on artifact. Also, study effects of immune response to common viruses of those exposed to extra-wall environment compared to intra-wall. City has immunosuppressant effect. Why? Test day 3040? We are. Tests continue. There are not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. We cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. We are all our genes. Our genes are all we are. We are. Observations, 0 text. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulders like a hoodie or something. Today's tests prove that his pain tolerance is well above average, and I believe it. He's been walking around with that thing on him for days, and he still hasn't dropped. It's a shame we couldn't track the effect it had on him from the start, and sometimes I wonder how much of that tolerance is him and how much is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists, and turns, even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess if he's sleeping at all, like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. He might not have much time left. Even if I were to let him out now, he wouldn't last long. In a way, he's better off here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We're wasting time here. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. We must go. We must become. We must be. Yes, we are. His name is Howard. I don't know why I wanted to mark that down, but I felt compelled to. His name is Howard. Must go. We are. Must be. I wonder if she's been infected. Huh. Okay, Q to exit terminal. Is she just letting me out just like that? Leave. Act 5, Epilogue. Achievement unlocked, Act 4. Minister. Hello, Clarissa. Oh, I'm playing as Clarissa?
Minister, I trust you're well?
I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Is the next delivery still on track?
Indeed.
I haven't heard from you in a week. Anything on your mind?
Have I ever given you a reason to doubt me before, Minister?
Not once. I must inform you that a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off?
I'm insulted you would even ask me.
I'm not suggesting it was you. However, the culprit could have followed the trail from you.
My trail is non-existent. No one knows about our partnership.
Alright, I believe you. For now.
Thank you. Hope you find the culprit soon.
Of course. If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both.
Of course. I will take care of myself. Hope you do the same.
Goodbye, Clarissa.
Have a wonderful evening, Minister.
Interesting that I'm playing as Clarissa now, and not I would assume I'd be playing as Renee. Enter the bar. Oh, yeah. Oh, she has a gun in her back.
I won't be intimidated, you know. I'm not trying to intimidate you.
So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly?
It was the only way I could guarantee you'd come.
You're not used to people turning you down, are you?
Suze, thank you. You can go. How did you find me? Some junkie let your name slip to one of my dealers.
Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard. Now.
He's infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you mean? It rapidly rewrites and mutates DNA. What? Where did it come from? My theory is that it was found beyond the wall. Fuck. Clarissa, please, just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped. You didn't follow him? He's alive? Where? I think he is. We could look for him, you and I. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'll do anything with you. Is that why you brought me here? A mind like yours can surely hazard a guess. You want to find out what I know and tidy up loose ends? Wrong. I want us to work together. I knew you were crazy, but you think I want to work with a mob boss that had conspired with the ruling elite to eat the innocent? You don't know the whole story. I'd love to hear it, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be.
I don't know about this. I'll say this, I guess.
These were not great people. Rapists, abusers, wife beaters. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. It's done. What matters is our next step.
Go to prison. That's the next step.
I read your book, and you've proved you're not afraid of the apes.
Oh, I'm afraid of them.
Now more than ever. I want to bring down the apes and their wall.
Excuse me?
And I need someone to stir up a revolution. You.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
You and I might be the only sane people in this city.
Do you mean to literally bring down the wall?
The wall is stifling us. We're all decaying inside of it. The wall is there for a reason. There is nothing but death beyond it. I've been out there. It's safe, and more.
What? What are you saying?
Scavengers are looking for remnants of lost civilizations out there. Secretly,
I'll do that one.
And you know this how? The technology that infected Lotor. It was found there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built. It comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there if you like.
I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you think things will improve when they're not in power?
I've read your book. You know the answer. They won't be around. That's enough. I can't really argue that. The revolution will happen slowly, inevitably, like a tide. The military, the police, they're loyal to the apes. They'll squash it before it builds any momentum. People will die, violently. I've caused cracks in their ranks already. They can be widened. It's a lofty ambition for a murderous drug pimp. You already have power. Why risk it on something like this? It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. I'll just be helping install you as a dictator. That's the last thing I want. And what's in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you, and do you expect me to forgive you? You have to decide that for yourself. How convenient. Have you considered you may be delusional? Things are getting worse, quicker than you know.
Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or was there something else?
Sure you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think.
Oh, I'm going to have plenty at home. What happens if I miss the deadline?
Then I will leave you alone. I trust you to make the right choice.
Bloodworth, I still think you're a conniving piece of shit, but I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or the other.
That's all I ask. Good luck, Renee.
Renee. Renee, at last. It's been easier to get a table for two at Dorcia than to get a hold of you. The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for.
Something came up. Personal.
What was so important you couldn't even speak to me? How's the latest draft of the chapter on my department coming along, by the way? Let's just say things are becoming clear to me. My girl, I'm glad to hear it. I knew if I kept a light touch, you'd find your muse again. When can I read the new edits?
When you write them yourself.
I'm not sure I understand whether you're making a joke or suffering from one of your episodes. I must say I'm in no mood for games today.
I'm tired. No, I've had a better offer. I quit.
You can't be serious. The others know not to poach one another's projects. You can tell me who it was, I'll protect you, or we can discuss the pay.
No, I just want to be true to myself.
Renee, you're nothing without me. You had one failed book, and now you have the chance for greatness. You'll never have someone like me on your side again.
I didn't realize your ego was quite so fragile.
I thought you were a fool, but clearly you're just suicidal. Very well. See how you like me as an enemy, rather than your patron.
For whatever comes next, I'm ready.
Ready? Don't make me laugh. You're a pampered failed writer with no idea how the world really works.
We'll soon see.
Window. Beautiful day outside. No time to relax. Corkboard is empty. Howard's letter.
Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was. Perhaps he didn't know?
Think about the note.
It was brave of him to reassure me, even when he was probably scared and alone. Why didn't he tell me more? He could still be alive. You didn't deserve this, my friend. Clarissa said, at least he knew I was looking for him. Fuck, Howard. Why didn't you come back to me yet? What would you think about Bloodworth's offer, Howard? I really wish I could ask you. Clarissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows? Maybe there are others there and Howard will find them. Is it all my fault? I convinced him to go to Science City. Maybe made him feel it was our last chance. Not my fault. He had the same information as me. Either way, I'll finish what we started. Okay, I have things I should be doing.
Make tea? A cup of tea will make me feel better than before the call. Choose hibiscus.
The same one he made for me. My favorite. We shared only a couple of days together, yet everything reminds me of him. I miss him. We had a real connection. It's rare. He's gone now, maybe forever, but he gave me hope. That things could be different, that there's a future. I will hold on to it. It's time.
Okay. So I've made myself tea. I'm calling Howard's mom?
Come on, Renee. You can do this. You owe it to him.
Beep, beep.
What am I going to tell her? Fuck, come on. Hello? Who is this? Helen Lotor? My name is Renee Wilson. This is concerning your son.
Saving. We are here. We are all who persevered. What's the use in velication? The end is built into the beginning. We come into existence and then we come out of it. We were a collection of dreams and mistakes. Scrapbook of a person, tapestry of scars and eyes wide open. What became of it? What happened to us all? We survived. We kept on. Separate ourselves into atoms and pull by the threads of origin. Follow their path from the moment of conception and up until the nowness. What do we see? Flesh that speaks again. We are, we are, we are. Reconciliation of past forms and lives not yet lived. Things that happened, things that are bound to happen. A humming harmony of a being in perpetual becoming. We are at peace. When the landscape of the past and future is when the landscape of the past and future in its dizzying complexity is laid out in front of us, what would our choice be? There is no choice. The choice is made. We become. And we persevere. We change. We can't escape the pain. Let the pain become us. Revel in its beauty. We change, but we change nothing. Somewhere. Jeez. So this has to be beyond the wall, right? This game has been interesting. This has to be the end, right? I'm going a little bit over in terms of my recording because I figured I was super close to the end. Do we just keep walking? I see a windmill. No, a turbine in the background, a wind turbine. I couldn't walk right, by the way, towards the house. So that's why I just started walking left. The city's becoming clearer and clearer in the background. It's all wrecked. The sun is rising. I wonder if that's the main city and then all of these broken down buildings are outside the wall. The music is very mysterious. It gives off like a desert vibe, but also like jazz. Okay. Oh, that's not good. Did he just die? Achievement unlocked, Act 5.
Valueless the trooping round, gathering, putting value on me, living in peace with the enemy.
I don't even know what to say.
No more fear, keep getting older, but stay sober, vigilant, keep getting
like
sober, all the nasty irritant
this
is ready to
the story went so far off the rails that I don't know. I honestly don't know if I liked it or not. Well, like, okay, so the writing was really good. The backgrounds and art and the like pixel design was all like top notch. Like that was probably my favorite part. The visuals were so good. The characters were all well written, I think. And yeah, the story was just... It started out so interesting, and like I think maybe it's because I didn't get exactly what I wanted. I was looking for a more like classic noir thing. Like solving a mystery in a noir setting, like boxes of flesh in a bar that like blackmail, all of that. Like makes for a really good like classic noir. Well, not classic, but like a noir mystery. And it's very like, but then like it introduced the science stuff and the artifact, and maybe it'll make more sense in the comments. I see Dio. These are probably the Kickstarter backers. I honestly wish I had backed this. I found out about it a little bit too late. But I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so confused. Oh, these are the Kickstarter backers. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know if I liked the direction it went or not. Like, Howard was ultimately consumed by a being that splices DNA, and then he died. Renee might be working for Clarissa to start a revolution and bring down the wall. It's like, yeah, it for me, from what I was expecting from like the trailers and the demo, all of it just kind of came out of left field. So, but like, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Clearly, I think they are, I guess like they ended it ambiguously enough where they could make a sequel if they wanted to, but it's not like necessary. I think like if they did make a sequel, you would end up playing as Renee because Howard is dead now, which would be cool. I would like to play as Renee. I actually wish Renee was in the game more, and I wish she and Howard had more interactions. But yeah, if there is a sequel, I'll definitely keep my eye on it if they decide to make a sequel. But yeah, what we have now is, it was a good game. I did have fun. I just don't know if I like the direction the story took. Also, like, I kind of wish the detective elements were utilized a bit more. Like, there were a couple of infiltration sections, a couple of hacking sessions, or one hacking session, one or two puzzles in the game. But for the most part, a lot of it was just talking, getting information, which was fun, and the writing was really good. But I just wish some of the other detective elements were used a bit more. But the game is short, and I mean, it is what it is. Man, there were a lot of Kickstarter backers. Well deserved, but for sure. Like I said, I would have backed this game if I had found out about it sooner. But yeah, this makes me very interested for where they would take a sequel. They're only on the S's for the Kickstarter backers. What else can I talk about? I guess the pacing. Like, this is episode 6, which means it took me about 6 hours to complete the game. In that 6 hours, we went from investigating a cheating husband to boxes of flesh to an ape cult to finding out about the artifact to being consumed by the artifact to dying. And all of that happened in the span of 6 hours. So there might be, like, the last thing I want to do is nitpick the game, but like, it is what it is, and I want to do my best I want to give my best impressions of the game. So yeah, there might be some pacing issues. Overall, it's not a big deal to me. I also wish that some of the characters like felt more relevant, kind of like the biggest example I can think of is Cersei, the woman who walked out on the balcony. Like, it felt like she was just there to interrupt the breaking in. I don't know if her dialogue would have changed what she said all that drastically. But yeah, I just like, I don't know, not a whole lot of the characters had impact besides like Anatoly, Howard, Renee, Clarissa. But there were so many characters in the game. It made the city feel alive, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it just felt like they were just kind of there at times. Is there anything after the credits? Oh. I guess that's it. Okay, so that was Backbone. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. This was definitely an interesting game. Overall, I did like it. Like I said, characters, writing, and visuals were all really good. The visuals especially were amazing. I still don't know how I feel about the story. Yeah, so yeah, let me know what you guys think of the story. If it, like, let me know if it felt like it came out of left field, or if it, like, if the story flowed cohesively. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So yeah, next week we're going to be starting something new, and it's a game that I'm really looking forward to, and I think people are gonna like it. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for checking out the video. I really do appreciate it. If you want to be notified of when I upload the start of the new file to the archives, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, as well as leave a like or comment if you so desire. Thanks again, and I will see you next time.
Upload successful. Click here to view previous files. Have a pleasant day.